Everybody, it is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. How are y'all feeling today, Chicago? Bears schedule has been released. Big day in Chicago Bears football. I am joined by the Brody Bro, Ringo J, Stefan Adon. Man, I mean, we got a lot to talk about today. We got to get into it. Bears schedule finally released. This is a big day because I'm gonna be real with you. One of the most exciting days in football. To me, one of the most exciting days in football, next to, like, of course, the NFL draft and actual football games. But to me, one of the most exciting days in football because you get to see how your season is more than likely going to go.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely.
We're going to get into all of that. We're going to break down a little bit of the other teams. We got a lot of week one releases, and I'm glad that we got these leaks early. As always, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. And we don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. Without further ado, I mean, listen, let's just hop straight into this. I mean, we got a lot of Bears chatter just to break down, just to talk about. But I mean, let's pretty much hop straight into this stuff. You have the schedule pulled up there.
Yes.
Go ahead and run through it real quick just so we can get an overview on it.
So week one, off rip, Sam Bradford. Matthew Stafford.
Boy, you really took it back there.
Really did. So, Matthew Stafford and the Rams, Sunday Night Football. Week two, Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. Week three, you got Baker Mayfield, Cleveland Browns. Detroit, you got Jared Goff. Week four. Week five, you got the Raiders in Vegas. Week six, Green Bay. With or without Aaron Rodgers, who knows? Week seven, Super Bowl champs, Tom Brady. Week 8, San Fran. Week 9, Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football. Week 10, you got a bye. Week 11, you playing Lamar Jackson. Week 12, you got Detroit. Week 13, you face Arizona. Week 14, you got Green Bay on Sunday Night Football. Week 15, you got Minnesota on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Week 16, you got Seattle. Week 17, you play my Giants. And week 18, you got Minnesota again.
That's a dub.
So
that's a dub. Oh man! And listen. I'll say this: toughest. What is that? Third toughest schedule in the league. The third toughest schedule in the league is what the Bears have right now. It's not going to be a cakewalk, dog. It's not going to be a cakewalk. I mean, if we're really assessing this thing, and we getting the boys in the chat here, we got T Live in here. By the way, oh yeah, let me get them Bear Downs in the chat because also a little bit of breaking news, just to put the cream on the crop right here. The Green Bay Packers have signed Blake Bortles. So in all likelihood,
it's going up in Green Bay. It's going up in Green Bay.
Matt Nagy in the chat, he says they're going 17-0. I mean, listen, in all likelihood, Aaron Rodgers probably not returning to the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, man, that's wild.
Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, ain't it?
That's like. Aaron Rodgers is not in a Green Bay Packer uniform, man. Like, he might not be there.
I don't even, like, that's one of those, it's just like, wow, we're going to see this, huh? This is what we're going to do. We're going to see this. Aaron Rodgers is going to leave the NFC North. The NFC North is going to become what the AFC East was for all those years with the Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
The Bears have an opportunity right now while they're getting their quarterback. Hopefully in play in Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers is leaving the NFC. Probably the entire division in all likelihood, which kind of makes me sad a little bit because you're not going to get to see Brady Rodgers twice a year anymore, possibly. So I'd like to see him stay around in the NFC, but not enough for him to keep the Bears out of the. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. But I mean, listen, let's go through this schedule, man. Let's start it off kind of where we were, breaking down this NFL schedule, because I think that the Bears in general, just being able to come out and do what they're able to do, it's going to be predicated on the order of how things get going early. And we start things off with a tough one. A tough one. You're going up against Matt Stafford and the LA Rams, Monday Night Football.
Let's not forget about Aaron Donald.
I'm sorry, Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football. I mean, look, you got Aaron Donald, but you're getting James Daniel back, who a couple years ago Aaron Donald had a tough day against. You know what I'm saying? You got Matty Stafford on the other side. You played him. He's somebody that you've absolutely beaten consistently. Does that continue? To me, I'm trying not to pick with my heart here. I think that Sunday Night Football, though, will start off with a dub. I think the Bears get a dub on Sunday night versus the Rams. I do. I really do. I really do.
So we got 1-0 for you. I think I see. This is the thing. If the Bears was at home,
yeah,
it's solely off the Bears being at home. I would take the Bears, but since they're not at home,
yeah,
the Rams they're at home. New weapons. You want to show that off, and this is gonna be a real test for the offensive line early, because you're going against Aaron Donald. Floyd looks like he rejuvenated his career. I mean, you got all these pieces coming back, and the Rams are at home Sunday night.
Absolutely.
Matthew Stafford. By all accounts, everybody says that Matthew Stafford is an upgraded QB over Jared Goff for them. So they're trying to come out and show you what they can do. So I got the Rams winning that game, man.
So you got the Rams, though. So you got the Bears starting off 0-1.
0-1.
I got them 1-0. All right, let's go to Cincy. Joe Burrow teaming up with his former college team, man.
That's a dub.
Yeah, dub for Cincy?
No.
Versus Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you did nothing to fix that offensive line. You did nothing to fix. I mean, it's like, hey, Joe Burrow needs protection because his leg fell off. Nah, we gonna go wide receiver.
Right.
Okay. Right. Well, he didn't have any weapons, but what? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I really think that we are looking at a possible 2-0 start for the Bears, which is gonna give us a lot of hope and is gonna put possibly a lot of confidence in Andy Dalton.
Yeah. But see that this
it's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. That's why I love this day. I love this breakdown.
So, okay, so we both agree that they getting the dub. So
dub versus
I got them 1-1.
Cleveland week 3.
That's a loss, bro.
Loss versus Cleveland.
Could you because that's
I don't think I can pick the Bears to go 3-0 just off rip, just off of the who they are. Now when the actual games unfold might completely change that, but and a lot of national TV games for the Bears too. A lot of national TV games for the Bears.
They got that quarterback.
They got their quarterback. I think if anything, I'm gonna say, is that in Chicago? Is that our home opener? What's the home opener for the Bears?
That's at Cleveland.
Cincy's the home opener for the Bears. That's at Cleveland. I'll pick Cleveland to win that one. I'll pick Cleveland to win that one. Bears 2-1. Bears 2-1 early. Baker Mayfield, I think there's a lot of firepower on that offense. I think that that defense is going to be a problem no matter who's standing back there, whether it's the Ringo or the Ringo. I'm reading a comment. Whether it's Andy Dalton or it's Justin Fields. That's not a defense you want to have Justin Fields looking at in his beginning of his NFL career. So I'm going to take the Bears taking a L on that one in week 3 in Cleveland. What do you got on that one?
I got them taking an L. Myles Garrett and
I forgot about Myles Garrett.
It's Myles Garrett and then Jadeveon Clowney, man, bro. Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah,
That
there's some
line
trouble on that
already.
side.
Like,
Absolutely.
come on, man. No. I can't. Yeah, so that's
Um,
one and two.
and then week 4, what we got?
Yeah, week 4.
Detroit dub.
Week 4 we got
Dub. I am absolutely not a believer in Jared
That's
Goff.
a dub.
Nothing he does to me is believable. I don't think that he is a talented quarterback. I don't think that he is a NFL quarterback. I don't think that I think he's pretty much Mitch Trubisky with worse legs. Mitch Trubisky with worse. Now I will say the thing about Jared Goff that could be scary is that Jared Goff, when he was at his best, was with Todd Gurley, was with a solid running game. He always looks better when you have a solid running game. They have a nice back up in Detroit in who's the speedy guy? I can't. His name's escaping me. Can't think of him right now.
Good Lord. Kerryon Johnson.
Is it Kerryon Johnson?
Are you talking about running back?
No, running back. That was Kerryon Johnson.
No, that was Kerryon.
Swift. Shout out to James Flippin tuning in. Shout out to James Flippin. Swift being
DeAndre.
Nice. They got a nice running game there, and I think that complements.
And they got Panay too.
Yeah. I think that complements his game well. You know what I'm saying? I think that helps him a lot, and so I could see him playing better in Detroit. But Detroit's a dub to me. Detroit's a dub to me. You'll never see me pick against the Motor City. You'll never see me pick for the Motor City. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. And then who we got week 4, my boy? Or week 5? Week 5. So wait, where am I at right now? I'm at 3-1. Bears with a 3-1 start to the season. I
got them 2-2. So
you got them 2-2. That's still not, and I'm gonna be real with you. Still not bad. Still not bad. And Ken, you're absolutely right. Lions O-line is legit too. There's a line of success there for Jared Goff, but I don't think Jared Goff will be successful anyway.
Definitely. I got so week 5 at the Raiders in Vegas.
Week 5.
Now you got Derek Carr coming back.
New stadium.
New stadium.
That stadium lit too. Have you seen that mug?
Yeah,
dog. That mug is lit.
Jacobs, Henry Ruggs, Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Speedster. They got the line too. So it's just like
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna pick a loss there for the Bears, but it's because we've seen the Bears play so poorly versus the Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen the Bears. Like, I thought the Bears would be dominant versus the Raiders. 49 people in here, by the way. 15 likes on the video. If we can get them likes up, man. Let's get this live bussing, man. Let's all get in here. Let's get these Bears fans in here. Bear done. I'm going to take a loss on that because we've seen the Bears play really poorly to the Raiders. I think the Bears start off 3-2 by week 5. And I think that if anything, because let me look here. If anything, possibly that might be a game where a switch is made for Justin Fields, possibly, if anything, because I think that Raiders defense will absolutely have an ability, depending on how the line. Now, Ken, that Raiders defense did take a step back. They did take a step back last year, didn't they? Did they have a lot of opt-outs too, though?
No, they did not. They didn't have a lot of opt-outs. Not on defense anyway. But now they definitely took a step back. I'm more so worried about the offense. It's a toss up to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them the dub. I'm gonna go ahead and get it back.
I'm gonna stick with it. You giving them the dub. So we both at 3-2 there.
Yeah.
We're both at 3-2 there. Now here's an interesting one, right? Week 6, first week versus the Green Bay Packers. Now here's an interesting one, right? Bears.
Wait, so before I'm about to cut you off, but so you think they make the switch to Justin Fields?
I don't think that they do. I think that that's a place where you possibly could. Because I think that that's a game that if Andy Dalton comes out and loses, and just based on the fact that the Bears usually play pretty poorly versus the Raiders, I think that that's a game where you could look at it and say, wow, Andy Dalton looked horrible there. And maybe up to that point, he hasn't won you the game. He's just kept you in the game.
Right.
That's a game where, wow, Andy Dalton really looked bad here.
Okay.
If you lose that game, that's tough. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and look, country opening back up out in Vegas. We all know Khalil Mack's going to be on the you dig. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I know that. Khalil just seemed like he hit the slots, don't he? Khalil seemed like he hit the slots. I don't have any information on that.
He the slot one time for the one time.
And win $50,000 and then just goes back to the hotel room. He seemed like that kind of dude. Week 6. Here's where it gets interesting, Bears fans. Here's where it gets interesting. Here is where we can have the conversation about, oh my goodness, are the Chicago Bears going to take the NFC? Because the Packers, like I said to start this thing off, just signed Blake Bortles. You're not going into camp with 3 quarterbacks. They're not cutting Jordan Love. They're not cutting Jordan Love. If you're bringing Blake Bortles in, you're not bringing him in to compete with Aaron Rodgers. You're bringing him in to take that starting job more than likely.
Well, no.
You think Blake? You don't
starting?
think?
No.
Oh, I think Blake Bortles. From everything that we're hearing, Jordan Love's not ready. And look, at least Blake Bortles has seen NFL defenses. Well, I'm not saying he's gonna pick them apart, but at least he's seen it.
He's seen it, but he ain't been good.
And Marquise saying the Packers are trading Rodgers for sure. I don't know about that. Packers seem a little bit petty. Packers seem like they might hit you with a look. And this is the thing. We haven't seen a legit trade package for it. Packers seem like they might tell him, hey, yo, go host Jeopardy, bro. You want to be go host Jeopardy.
But that's the thing. He cool with that. Like, we already know he hosting Jeopardy.
Hey, listen, if he's ready to retire, but he's clearly not.
I'm gonna stop you. He not ready to retire just off of the simple fact he see what Brady got. And he like, yo, I want that.
He got that. That's clearly not it. He's got that.
But
what's Brady got? Brady's got one more weapon than Antonio Brown.
On the real, I think it's a definite. Like,
would you say Adams is better than Mike Evans?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got a couple of pretty good tight ends in there. Yeah.
Oh.
Who was my man? He kept
Tanya. You talking about for the Packers?
Packers.
Tanya's decent.
Decent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, decent. Not great. Decent. I'd say. Would you say he's at Gronk level? As old as Gronk is?
Nah.
No. Worse than Gronk. Worse than old Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk will still be better
okay.
than him.
I give you that.
He does make a couple of them look good.
Yeah.
I feel like this comes down to two things.
Blocko out in traffic, man. We see you, man. Don't get hurt, my boy.
Hey, Blocko, don't get hurt. It comes down to two things with the Aaron Rodgers thing. I feel like it's one, you saw what Patrick Mahomes got, which it was like, oh well, our protection got hurt this year. We didn't have anybody in the Super Bowl. Let's take
Tunyon is Walmart Kittle. That's what Matt Nagy said in the chat.
Now I will agree. I'll agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. Not terrible.
Not
terrible. Great. Not terrible. Yeah. He's got a better run game, I would say, than Brady has.
A
better run game.
He got 3 backs he can switch out though, because Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, you got 3 backs that you can switch out, but still, I would say he's got a better run game up in Green Bay.
Yeah, because he do got a better line. Bakhtiari.
And he's got a better line. He's got one of the best left tackles in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what do you want? So I can absolutely see the Packers being petty on that. I will say this. Do not, and I said this to him before we started the show, don't think that game is just raps. Don't think that the Bears-Packers game is just raps.
What, for the Bears?
For if Blake Bortles is playing, if Jordan Love is playing, don't think it's right. Best offensive line, plenty of weapons. Whoever's out there is gonna have the best opportunity for them to be successful there. Don't think it's gonna just be raps. Now I got the Bears winning that mug, Dub City. If Blake Bortles and Jordan Love are in there, but don't think. I mean, you put a mediocre quarterback behind a great offensive line, he turns into a better version of himself.
But you talking about Devontae Adams, and I'm not finna call the rest of these mugs nobody's, but he do make them look kind of good, bro. He make them look really good.
He makes them look great, but Devontae Adams caught what? How many touchdowns did he catch last year? We saw.
That's 19 touchdowns.
19 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers threw what? Almost 50? 48?
48 and 5.
Somebody else is catching the ball. He threw 48 touchdowns. Devontae Adams caught 19 of them. Somebody else got to be catching the ball. What do you want? So to me, getting back to the schedule topic, I got the Bears with a dub versus Green Bay in Chicago. Let's get it going. Bear Don like the video if you agree.
I got them with a dub, so that's gonna put them at 4-2. Because
we both got them 4-2.
Gonna play.
I don't think Aaron's gonna play. I think that I don't know if Aaron gets traded. I see the Packers being petty.
Bro, I just.
But if anything, and here's the thing: one, I'm not going to trade you in the division, but I don't think they'll make the same mistake again. I don't think they won't trade for the best package, because if you can get all those draft picks back, and you go find your franchise guy, say you are bad this year, next year you get another franchise guy. Come on, bro. What we talking? We talking 3 more years of Aaron Rodgers?
I'll say this though.
I say that, and then Brady's playing until he's like 90.
Bro, this man's gonna be 44, still dotting.
Robot.
Nah, I will say
I love
this,
you,
though.
Robot.
Hey, I was just about to say that. Hey, on the real though, before we get off this Packers topic,
yeah.
If I'm the Broncos, I'm getting on the phone. If I'm
the Broncos, I'm probably on the phone.
Denver, I'm getting on the phone.
If I'm and especially Vic Fangio, a guy who we already know, he's seen Aaron.
Right.
He knows. If anybody knows how Aaron's going to be successful, it's the guy that schemed against him.
Yeah, nah. But I'm looking at it off the fact that you got Jerry Jeudy, Noah Fant, Melvin Gordon.
Yep.
Booker's there. They got weapons. They got receivers. Callahan's there. They just drafted for Patrick Surtain. If Jordan Love is not ready and you don't believe he is, throw Teddy in there. I would definitely get rid of Teddy.
Jordan Love's not ready.
Because they're saying Jordan Love's not ready. Right?
You said throw Teddy in there?
Yeah, because
you're saying if you make the trade, get Teddy back. Absolutely.
Teddy back.
Absolutely.
Jordan's not ready.
But no, you know what? I'm super petty. If I'm the Packers and I make a trade, I'm trading for your best offensive weapon.
Jerry Jeudy.
I'm trading for your best offensive weapon. You know why? You ain't got no weapons over here?
They ain't getting rid of Jerry.
Let me get that. You want the best quarterback that threw 55 touchdowns to who y'all call the rest of the nobodies? Let me get that.
Now, Noah Fant, I'm not gonna lie. Noah Fant is a dog.
Yeah.
Noah Fant is a dog.
There's room for that. Week 7 versus Tampa. So we both at 4-2 here, right?
Yeah.
We're both at 4-2.
It's gonna be 4-3 right here.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Unless and here's the thing that worries me. I am a person who believes that Brady's probably gonna stay a year too long. Is that this year? I don't think so. But is that this year?
Nah, it's not. It's not this year, bro. It's not this year, bro. Cause he Antonio Brown is still staying at this man's house.
Is he still there?
Yeah, nah, he's still.
He ain't bought a crib down there. Like you resigned for a year, you can't buy a crib. Hey, Brady ain't playing. First off, but Castle though.
Bro, this man just bought like a 6-month, bro.
But also off season, they probably not even down there no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Probably. But now he did say it was down. It was a call with him,
Julian
Edelman, like he said he was down there. But like Nah, bro. They brought all 22 of their starters back. I feel like this gonna be the. He trying to get 8, bro.
Oh yeah, Brady gonna go for it, but I just think Brady a year too long maybe could happen.
A year too long if he doesn't get it. I feel like he tries to overextend.
I absolutely see it
this year.
I absolutely see it, and so maybe, but right now as it stands, I don't bet against the GOAT, and I think this is the only. Y'all know my stance on GOATs. This is the only sport I say GOAT. I don't bet against the GOAT. I can't say that. I say GOAT in hockey too, because Wayne Gretzky. Come on, the great one, bro.
Wayne Gretzky,
the great one, bro. Don't nobody ever want to bring him up. The great one, bro. Stop playing. So right now 4-3, not bad. If we having a 4-3 season, we're not calling for Matt Nagy's head more than likely. We're probably calling at this point to see what Justin Fields looks like getting in there, depending on how Dalton is looking.
To me,
this is your week. Because next week, going into week 8, San Francisco.
But think about it like this though, because now we talking about it. We don't know. Well, more than likely they're getting rid of Jimmy G. So
is that I was going to ask about that? What's going on with that? I haven't heard. That died immediately after the draft. Bill won't him though.
They saying that well obviously Trey Lance is the dude. Yeah. I'm thinking, bro, you don't trade up to 3 and then be like, nah, we gonna keep Jimmy. And I
agree. It's just who. You know what I'm saying? Who is it? Bill? Because I'm gonna be real with you. 2 years in there, I think Cam got that spot.
They got Mac Jones.
Oh, they got Mac. That's right. I still think Cam got that spot. So who is it? Is Jimmy G another option possibly in Denver? Denver need a quarterback bad.
I know. Yeah, Denver need a quarterback bad. Bro, I really don't. But I don't. You don't trade up to 3 and then be like, we just be totally.
We just chilling.
No. I think that somewhere around like their bye week or something, Trey Lance is gonna get in there, and I don't know. I feel like that's gonna draw red. Like you got Justin Fields versus Trey Lance.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the full switch. I want to see that game, and if that happens, like that's gonna be. I feel like that'll be a good switch. That'll be a good switch.
So what you got there? San Francisco for the Bears. I got that. I'm leaning L. I'm not gonna lie to you,
bro. Yeah,
I'm leaning L on that.
Nah, that's definitely gonna.
I'm leaning L on that. I'm not gonna say definitely because I don't know what the defense look like.
What are you talking?
I don't know. I'm talking about the Bears defense.
I'm
not gonna say L because I don't know what the Bears defense. And if you run a rookie quarterback out there and Sean Desai, Sean Desai's comment today. I don't know if you guys saw that interview. But check that out. That man said, I want teams to understand what this defense is. I want them to feel them physically and emotionally, which we're getting a lot of suspect comments out of Bears camp this year. But I love it. I love it.
No pause on that? No? Okay.
I don't think it's a pause on that. I'm not throwing a pause on that one. Really? Tevin Jenkins is definitely needed a pause. Tevin Jenkins absolutely needed a pause, bro. But I'm not throwing a pause on that.
Debatable.
We'll throw a challenge flag on that one. We'll send it out to the audience on that. Y'all let us know. But I mean, yeah, I if he gets this defense going and you run Trey Lance out there against him,
yeah. But
if he can find a way to get Robert Quinn back in the form,
listen, you running Justin Fields out there against Nick Bosa.
Are you though? Or is it Andy again?
Bro, listen.
It's gonna be interesting in training camp because quickly Nagy is changing his tune. He was like, "Oh, we absolutely think Andy's QB1," and then like a few days later, it's just like, you never know. You know, sometimes you got to see.
Bro, he saw that schedule. Bro,
he might not be alive by that point.
A stationary Andy versus Nick Bosa, bro. Like
that's scary. You hate to see it.
That whole line that just rotating first round picks.
So I got him at 4-4.
Yeah, I got him at 4-4.
You got him at 4-4 too. So you take it. You got a loss there.
Yeah.
I think the San Francisco one is questionable, but I was leaning loss when I saw it, so I'm gonna say loss. Week 9, Pittsburgh on Monday Night Football. I'm going to be real with you. I think the Bears dominate that game because I think Pittsburgh has aged before our eyes, and I just don't see. I do not see.
Like, they got the defense, but Ben is just.
I don't see Ben as a factor.
It's that, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Juju's a 2. Juju's a number 2. It's okay to say he's a number 2.
Yeah, Juju is not.
Juju's a number 2 wide receiver.
Juju is not a not. Juju is not a number 1, and I don't think he's I don't think he focused enough. He posts him and Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
Post more TikToks throughout the season than they do scoring touchdowns on the field. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I
mean, look, I'm never gonna question somebody's fault. The only person I'll say is Dwayne Haskins, garbage. Disrespectful. So I got Bears going into the bye 5-4, and I think you're there too. I think you said Bears lose to the Rams and beat the Raiders.
Yeah,
I said Bears beat the Rams and lose to the Raiders. So that would be a little kick in the little guys. Because in my book, the Bears started off 3-1, and then you lost to the Raiders, lost to Tampa, lost to San Fran.
But see, this is the thing, though.
But you beat Pittsburgh.
5-4.
Going into the bye.
And that's what I feel like after that, you got to make the full switch.
Well, see, I don't know. It's all about how Andy's playing. You know what I'm saying? If we're losing games, but the Bears are scoring 20 to 28 points a game, I don't think you pull Andy in that situation unless it's all David Montgomery.
The second half of the schedule is a little softer.
Here's the thing. It's softer because we don't believe in most of the teams that we're going up against in the second half.
Well, besides Baltimore.
And that's an L to me. I think you come out of the bye 5-5. First off, I'm playing the odds on that. I'm playing Nagy. Nagy never comes out of the bye. I think he's 0-3 out of the bye.
I know.
I think he's 0-3 out of the bye. Somebody double check that in the chat. Shout out to y'all. I think he's 0-3 out of the bye.
We do got super chat now, by the way.
We do got super chat. Shout out to y'all if y'all rocking with the super chat, man. So I got Bears taking an L to Baltimore. What do you got there?
Bears definitely taking an L.
Bears taking an L. Okay. Detroit again. Dub. Jared Goff. Dub. Here we go. Arizona. We can blow through kind of these last few because we've said a lot about a lot of these teams already. Arizona. It's all about Kyler Murray.
All about Kyler Murray, but that defense ain't nothing to sleep on, bro. Like Isaiah Simmons back for another year. Chandler Jones, and you still, bro. JJ Watt. Do you know that his double team rate is still like one of the highest percentages in the league?
Yeah, he's a problem. He's a problem. 100%.
Yeah, that game is specifically
that's a game where you might see Tevin Jenkins just like, please, I didn't know.
And
I said that I was physically going to assault this man.
He gonna line up.
I'm scared.
Start. What Cleveland doing? Oh no!
So right now I got Bears 6-5 because I got them taking the L to Baltimore. Arizona. I'm gonna say a dub versus Arizona though. I'm gonna say a dub versus Arizona. And Arizona in one of the toughest divisions. But I'm going to say a dub versus Arizona. Now, I don't know. Hey, look, I don't know who's covering D-Hop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Try Jesus.
Hey, we know you're going to get torched in advance.
Not me, baby.
We know you're going to get torched in advance. It's okay.
So what you got there?
I got a hard fought. Because it's late in the season, and it's the NFC West.
NFC West, yeah. I think I said toughest division in football.
Oh yeah, toughest because now you got at least
three legit playoff teams
coming out of the NFC West.
I mean, no, toughest division now because Rams 2, Seahawks, Arizona. Who else am I missing? And Raiders.
No, it's not the Raiders, is it?
Raiders in the West, ain't they? Am I tweaking on that?
That's AFC.
Oh, that's AFC. You're right. That's AFC. That's AFC. Who are we missing out of that? Denver's AFC.
Arizona.
Niners.
Niners. Yeah.
Niners.
With everybody back fully healthy, yeah, I say it's gonna be a tough dub by like 3, but I'll get the Bears the dub.
You giving the Bears the dub on that? So what we at? We're at let's see, what was that? 5-5, 6-5, 7-5, 7-5, and then look, Green Bay Sunday night in Green Bay. Listen, I'm calling for a sweep. Now, this is all predicated on Aaron Rodgers ain't there. If Aaron Rodgers in there, this entire schedule changes.
I'm gonna tell you this though. That's the whole season.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Literally,
absolutely.
The whole season is, we'll get this amount of dubs. Insert Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what we got after that. Green Bay. Minnesota dub.
Minnesota, that's a dub.
Dub. And it's 100%. Now, I think they split it. But because it's a primetime game versus Minnesota in Soldier Field, I think the Bears got that one. Yo, somebody threw in the super chat here. Let's get the super chat up on the screen.
Hey, listen. Jalen Johnson.
Keep up the good work, guys. Our range is 7-10 to 9-8. Anything else is a miracle. Try Jesus.
Hey, and Jalen Johnson, that Minnesota matchup, both of those Minnesota matchups.
Yeah.
I know you're getting torched in advance by Justin Jefferson. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, bro. Justin, they didn't do anything else right.
A little bit of the gritty. You said we're going to see a little gritty.
Hey.
You said we're going to see a little gritty.
Yeah. They didn't do nothing else right but that.
Yeah.
Like, that boy is a problem.
That boy's a problem. Hey, look, and Madden knew he was a problem. When Madden told me before I even knew who he was, I drafted him to the Bears or to the who'd I have? I had the Texans. I drafted him to the Texans in Madden. They said gold, superstar, Hall of Fame. Get him out of here. Okay.
Like that.
Seahawks is an L.
Again.
Seahawks is an L.
Jalen Johnson is DK.
Seahawks is an L.
We understand.
That's a grown man.
That's a grown man.
That's a grown man.
And everybody out trashing his 10-5-4. What are these?
Bruh, I saw that mess. They were trying to trash him.
You go out there and do it.
He kept, not even that. He kept up with track runners. He probably weighs 50 to 75 pounds more than they do. Wild, bro.
Hey, but the crazy thing is,
bro.
if it was a, they said if it was a 60-meter race,
yeah,
he probably would have got him. If it was
probably because of the endurance.
Yeah.
Because of the endurance. Probably. So right now I've got the Bears at 6-5, 7-5, 8-5. Wait, do I really have them at that?
Yeah.
I got the no. I said 6. Okay, that's a loss there. No, 5-5, 6-5 at Detroit, 7-5 at Arizona, 8-5 at Green Bay, 9-5 at Minnesota, 9-6 to Seattle. Your Giants are coming to town.
Hey, listen.
10-6.
Put respect on our name.
And 6. Everybody in the chat. Dang, Ringo swole. 10-6. 10-6 to the Giants.
Now look.
And I do think we split with Minnesota.
It's gonna be late in the season.
I do think we split with Minnesota.
NFC least. Y'all can fix everything, but
y'all coming to us though. Saquon on that grass in Soldier Field. Come on, bro.
That's no problem.
Bro, that field.
That's no problem.
Bro, we lose our own players in that field. And we talking end of season too. This is the dead of winter.
Listen. NFC least, late in the division. I hate to say it, but somebody got to hold the home playoff game. y'all can fix everything else, extend schedules, but y'all can't fix that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Somebody got to. I'm going with us to get that dub, and bro, we gotta whip that. We gotta whip this year.
Now, I'm not going to lie. As I'm going through this, I feel like the Bears are going to pick one up that I said they wouldn't, and they're going to lose one that I said they would.
Not yet, definitely.
I think that's a guarantee. But right now, I have the Bears at. Let me see. Well, I keep doing this because even I don't believe I'm saying this. 5-5, 6-5, 7-5, 8-5, 9-5, 9-6, 10-6. I think the Chicago Bears finish this season 10-7, going out against Minnesota. I think they lose to Minnesota end of the year. Shout out to Doug Dreyer. No BK to BK home no back-to-back home or away games mid-season by 11-6.
11-6.
11-6. I don't trust them coming out of the bye. Baltimore's a game I think the Bears should get, but one, I don't trust them coming out of the bye, and two,
it's Lamar Jackson.
Exactly.
That's
Lamar Jackson. R1 said you got to stop flexing, bro. And now, listen, guys, we want to hear from you. You. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. The phone lines are open. You can call into the show.
So 11-6 for you.
I've got 11-6. How you got them finishing? No, I've got 10-7. My bad, 10-7. They lose that last week to Minnesota. And you can call in. We want to hear how you guys think the Bears are going to go. 855-908-5668. 855-908-5668. Call into the show. We'd love to hear from you. What do you got them at?
11-6. They're gonna lose the game to the Giants, but they're gonna win the game against Minnesota. Just
that's
because,
the same record though. That's 10-7 still.
Oh, okay.
10-7
okay,
yeah.
we on the track.
But 10-7. Listen,
but
10-7 is a phenomenal season.
But if you go back, I was consistent with what I said. I said if you keep Andy in there, 7-10. If you keep Andy in there, 7-10. If you start Justin probably after the
so you think it's all predicated on Andy? You're thinking it's all predicated on Andy being in there?
It's on two things. It's on Andy and it's on Aaron Rodgers. It's on Andy.
Absolutely, the Aaron Rodgers point is absolutely, because I think if Andy Dalton's in there and Aaron stays in the system,
you got to play Justin. Justin gives you your best chance to beat
I think there's more room for Andy to look worse. Juan says 10-7, not a phenomenal season. Bro, 10-7
but
is
10-7 in this
10-7 is not bad, bro. Is it a top tier season? No, but I don't see the Vikings. I don't trust the Vikings. I just don't. I don't see the Vikings winning. I don't see the Vikings winning more games.
Nah.
I don't believe in the Lions at all.
Because Adam Thielen, say what you want to say. And Adam Thielen is cold to me. He like Jordy Nelson, but he's on the decline. I feel like he's gonna be on the decline. Like he's getting up there in age. You don't really have another receiver outside of him and Justin Jefferson. So I just and that defense just basically got dismantled. Like the names that were on there are not on there anymore. So it's like besides who is the is it Hendricks? Harrison Smith.
Harrison Smith. Okay.
That's the only one that's still on there.
Yeah.
I don't trust them outside of that. 10-7 in this division without Aaron Rodgers, that gets you a playoff game.
Yeah.
A home playoff game. I'm not mad at that.
I think so. I would agree with you on that, and I think that in that situation, if you lose Aaron Rodgers in the division, it's crazy. This is how much of an impact Aaron Rodgers makes. Everything we say, if you lose Aaron Rodgers, if Aaron Rodgers leaves, if Aaron Rodgers isn't in the division, if the Bears don't have to see Aaron Rodgers, look, trade him to somebody. We ain't got to see that man. I don't want to see him.
Hey, that's how the Raptors was when LeBron went to the
AFC South. AFC South. I don't want to see him.
Hey,
send him down there to compete against Brady twice a year.
That's how the Raptors was when LeBron left to go to the Lakers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We
trade him to Houston.
We can win in the playoffs.
No, don't trade him to Houston. I don't want to see Deshaun either.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Deshaun either.
You get Deshaun back. That's
Matt Nagy says Vikings had a pretty good draft, but they QB is bad. I agree. I don't believe in the Vikings because I don't believe in Kirk Cousins. I just don't. Like the video if you agree. I don't believe in the Vikings because I don't believe in Kirk Cousins.
I mean, he's gonna now by all means he's gonna get his numbers, but it's like late game. That's been the
He's not
Achilles
somebody I fear.
That's been the Achilles heel.
He's not somebody I fear. He's just not. And I think that I honestly believe that Sean Desai is going to be a difference maker for the Chicago Bears defense, and I think that really changes things. Now, I will say this. I will ask this as well. And we kind of touched on it. But somebody says send Aaron Rodgers to the XFL.
And that's getting taken over by the Rock. They're trying to do.
At what point in this, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think the XFL will be a great league for like quarterbacks who are a little bit past it, but still want to play. And you're not gonna have a spot, but you still Nick Foles, XFL, most dominant quarterback in that league. That's a different level of play, bro. Nick Foles at his worst is still an NFL quarterback.
That's true. I'm just excited to see what the Rock gonna do with that.
I am too.
I really am though. I ain't even gonna lie.
I am too. Now here's the toughest part about this, right? We're going through this. We're picking these dubs. Bears have a really tough schedule. We're not taking into account injuries that are going to pile up. We're not taking into account the fact that there's going to be some games that look on a back-to-back loss. It could get ugly. I got the Bears. I picked the Bears to lose back-to-back weeks to Tampa Bay and San Fran. It could get ugly. And I think that that's what the thing that we don't take into account when we do these, especially with a defense that has aged to the point that we've seen these injuries pop up.
Like I said, an elite defense, look it up. You will always get at least a 4-year window.
Mm-hmm.
If you elite, 5. But that fall off is gonna be hard. You think I'm lying? Go look at Seattle.
Yeah. No, I agree. 100%. I agree 100%. I think that we're to a point where the Bears still have some young defensive pieces that are going to be nice for a long time. But they're better with that line in place. Mm-hmm. Can Sean Desai get that line in place? This is a big season for Sean. As crazy as it seems, we're putting this all on Matt Nagy. We're putting this all on Andy Dalton. We're putting this all on, but whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this falls on Sean Desai. You have to get that defense has to be a consistent top 11 through 15 defense. Because I think the offense is personally going to be better because you address the offensive line for once.
I know, and then you definitely got what. But like I said, week 1 is going to tell me all I need to know. Week 1 is going, and it's all because they're going up against the Rams. Like your first test is Aaron Donald and that Rams defensive line. Like say what you want to say about Leonard Floyd, but
no, we're gonna say some stuff about Leonard Floyd. Come on, dog.
But he cleaned himself up. He got
a kick in the butt.
And like Aaron Donald went directly to him and was like, "Yo, you're not gonna be playing on the side of me."
Yeah.
And then like not doing what I know you're capable of doing.
Now,
and he got his back.
A very serious position of interest that the Bears have is the
cornerback.
Over 100 in the chat.
Let's go.
Is the DB position. Is there any love for a Steven Nelson? Is there any love for you from a Steven Nelson? A little bit older, a little bit long in the tooth, but do you go after him?
I mean, you got to get somebody to play opposite Jalen Johnson. And look, with these matchups coming up,
yeah,
like you're gonna need somebody because Jalen is gonna be. And look, don't jump off the bandwagon on Jay. I think Jalen Johnson is going to be good.
I think he's a number one DB. I think that's why you had the room to let Kyle Fuller go.
I think Jalen Johnson is going to be good.
And that's no disrespect to Kyle Fuller.
It's going to be some tough weeks ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, let's cause look, man, you got Robert Woods week 1, Jamar Chase week 2, Jarvis Landry week 3, Detroit, whatever.
Detroit, man.
Raiders, you got Henry Ruggs.
Yep.
Green Bay, Devontae Adams. Tampa Bay, AB, who officially has a full offseason under his belt, by the way, with Tom Brady.
Hey, shout out to James Flippin joining the chat of Flippin' Out Radio. He said, "Don't let it be forgotten. Ringo is more than fine with a bad Bears record. Seeing as how he's a Giants fan, because the Giants got their pick,
bro. I literally no. I want them. We should. Nobody from the NFC East should get to hold a home playoff game. Like they should have fixed that. Like,
even y'all disrespectfully bad.
we was disrespectfully bad. We was disrespectfully bad.
Hey yo, we're gonna go out to the. We're gonna take a couple of y'all calls before the break. We're going to try to get one in here before the break, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back on the other side. But let's go to the phones here. And let's see who we got here first. And if y'all call in, make sure y'all leave your name just so I know who to call out. But let me know who I'm talking to right here. Who we got?
What's going on? It's Doug.
What's up, Doug? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
Man, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? What are you thinking about this Bears schedule? How you think this is going to play out?
I sent the super chat. I think we're going to go 11-6. I don't think people taking into account this fact that we only going back. We don't have no back-to-back home games, no back-to-back away games.
Right.
What that does is that allows the team to stay on their toes. When you get too complacent, I gotta travel. I'm at home. I ain't gotta go nowhere. That's when you start to take them L's. Look at the last couple seasons. Think about the stretches that we lost. They was either home stretches or they was away stretches. It wasn't like, we took this L on the road, then this L at home, this L on the road, and this L at home. You know what I'm
saying? That's interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you sent that, I didn't peep it as quickly. But now that I'm looking at it, that is crazy. It's literally home, away, home, or away, home, away, home, away, home, away, home. Now, here's the concerning part. If you lose a couple of them in a row, do you think that could have a negative effect?
I don't think so, because it's always a change. It's a constant change. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, if you say, let's say you take 2 L's at home back to back, you got 4 home. You got a 4-game home stretch.
Yeah.
You get a vibe like, dang, you can't win at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You do this, you can't do that. But if you constantly moving, you're gonna be on your toes the whole season.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I think that it's something that absolutely keeps them on their toes, but that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous too if you start losing but you're not seeing the same spots. You're not seeing the same stadium. He could have a point. Doug, we appreciate you for calling, man. Make sure you call back always, man. We appreciate y'all showing the love. Stay safe out there, all right?
For sure, bro. Bear down.
Bear down, bro. Bear down. I love that, bro. I love that. That we can throw out a bear down like it's Alabama roll tide. Bear down, bro. Bear down. What y'all got? Go Blue, go.
Go Blue.
Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody walking around New York. Hey, brother. Hey. Go Blue. My guy. Go Blue, go. Nobody's saying that. Bear down. That's what I'm talking about. Dale, we see you on the phone. We're going to get to you as well, but we want to take a quick break here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. Oh, James said it's Big Blue. Big Blue. Big Blue. Big Blue.
It's not the same, bro.
It's not the same, bro. Come on now. Bear down. He said, yeah. We're going to take
even the Jets got to go when they ain't trash, bro.
What is Jets?
Jets, Jets.
Nah, see, that's too much. I'm not walking through with that. I'm not. Hey, yo, we're going to get to y'all. We see Dale on the line. We're going to get to you after the break. We appreciate you for tuning in and rocking with us. We'll be right back after these messages. Y'all stay safe.
The Contender.
It's your boy Pat, the designer, back at it again. And here's one of my favorite sports moments. So it had to be like the 2006 Bears season. Yeah, we went to the Super Bowl that year. We didn't win it. Hello, darkness, my friend. But we ended up going to the Super Bowl that year, and in that season was one of the craziest Bears games of all time, and it will stick with me forever. It was the Bears versus Arizona game. I think Rex Grossman had like 14 interceptions in the first half, literally played the Bears completely out of it, but it was the most Bears football game I have ever seen. The defense literally scored all the points to end up coming back in the second half. In the first half, as a Bears fan, I mean, you were despondent. You were like, good Lord, just getting dominated by the Arizona Cardinals. And Lovie Smith can't figure out what to do. And finally, somebody on the defensive side of the ball is like, yo, let's get it together.
Leonard taking his time with 5 on the play clock. Takes the snap, goes back to throw it from behind. Sargassett, ball is bouncing around. Picked up on one hop. We got a touchdown, Chicago.
And so the defense is rolling, but the plays that really stood out was Devin Hester, the man, the myth, the legend, the Windy City Flyer himself. Oh my goodness, they had the audacity to kick it to him.
Touchdown! No flags! 82 yards! Touchdown!
It was the most Chicago sports moment you could ever see, because if you know this city at all, you know that we love defense. Just the worst quarterback play you could have asked for out of anybody. You literally just were like, stop throwing. We're going to run the ball every time, and we're going to hope that our defense can be good. The thing that capped it all off is Denny Green. Rest in peace, man. Denny Green at the end of the game, giving that great rant. They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. It's sad that a lot of my favorite sports moments don't end in championships, but man, it was one of those big moments for me. 06, I might have been like 10 or 11. You know what I'm saying? But as you're becoming a sports fan, it's always a moment that really stuck out with me. But yeah, it's your boy Pat the Designer, and that's one of my favorite Chicago sports moments. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Peace.
I understand that Tony La Russa's made some questionable decisions. Yes. Should Jake Lamb be seeing the field? No. Billy Hamilton? No. Billy Hamilton's a pinch runner, not a starting outfielder. Yes, that's correct. Should Andrew Vaughn be playing more? Of course. He's a rookie. He needs at-bats. He needs reps. He's only going to get better with reps. That said, the Sox are winning. You could complain back and forth about who should be starting, why this lineup is being trotted out onto the field. The fact remains that lineup is winning baseball games. It's not Tony La Russa's fault. Yasmani Grandal is hitting $123. Or Jose Abreu, the MVP, is hitting $214. Not Tony La Russa's fault that the right field position hasn't been worked out. Who signed Adam Eaton? Who said it'd be a platoon? Not a La Russa problem. That's a higher up problem. Should have been more money invested in right field, plain and simple. So you could pin all of your problems on a Hall of Fame manager who's been around the block a few times, won a couple of World Series, or you could realize that, hey, it's not that bad.
Sports Talk Chicago.
We talk Chicago sports, and we don't hold anything back. Independent and non-wavering sports talk about your favorite teams. We aren't afraid to criticize the product on the field, and we have to earn every inch of access we get, giving you the honest and informed coverage a Chicago sports fan deserves on The Contender.
We've got you covered with non-stop talk about your favorite teams. And the sports content doesn't ever take a break, even when our hosts do. Streaming live 24/7 on thecontender.com and coming soon on the Contender app. We are The Contender.
Even when your team catches an L, there's always the Windy City breeze.
Welcome back It's your boy Pat the Designer. Back at it again. Y'all already know how we do. Keeping it busting. We got Bears schedule talk. Bears schedule talk. Bears schedule has been released. We want to hear how you guys feel, man. You guys heard Doug earlier. We want to hear how you guys feel. Call into the show. The number 855-908-5668. 855-908-5668. We want to hear you guys on air live. YBS is in here talking about his Cowboys. Cowboys will win the Super Bowl, so it don't matter. Cowboys fans, are Cowboys fans the most aggressive fan base in football? Or is that Bills fans? Bills fans the craziest. Bills fans the craziest, but are Cowboys fans, like I feel like all Cowboys fans are Michael Irvin. Like every single one.
They definitely delusional, bro. They definitely like every year, like it's like how can I put it? Like
even Doug, they just delusional.
But, every time the season starts, you know how you was explaining you let that time of year when the schedule come out,
yeah,
you can see who they play. I don't even think them mugs look at the schedule. They just know they playing the Giants twice a year. We definitely going to the Super Bowl. It don't matter. We're going to the Super Bowl.
You're not playing the Giants for all 17. Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Jeffrey says Raiders. Raiders are up there. Raiders.
The
Raiders. Yeah, but I don't think you can. Listen. Let's have that conversation for a quick minute. Is that the best? Is Bear Don the best greeting for sports fans? If I see another Bears fan, hey, Bear Don.
Well,
Is that the best greeting in football?
The Browns got Go Dogs.
Go Dogs, not bad. Go Dogs,
I think.
Bear Don's up there, bro. Bear Don might be Bear Don and Roll Tide are two of the best. Illinois is too long, you know.
You doing
ILL INI. I gotta have pom poms for that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's you doing too much with that.
Bear Don might be the best, bro. Bear Don might be the best.
Go Pat, go.
First off, I'll slap you. That's like you walking up to another Cubs fan and being like, "Hey, go Cubs, go." They literally took y'all thing, but did it for football.
I mean, they do got the Lambeau Leap though.
Lambeau Leap? What? I don't even think I don't think that's originally done by a Packer. John Yurkovich has talked about that a while. By the way, we got 70 people in here, 48 likes. If we can get those likes up, man. If we can get the likes up, we would appreciate y'all, man. We got 70 something people in here. Da Bears, not a bad one. But Bear Don's up there for me. Bro. Listen. As we get into this second hour, we want to take your calls. Make sure you guys call into the show.
Hey, Doug said the Cowboys fans is like that uncle that used to get all the box. Now he too old to use it. Now he too old to use his tools. bro.
Hey, Doug, on one. I like that one. Good job on that one,
bro,
Doug.
The crazy part is, it's the accuracy, bro. Like, y'all ain't done nothing, bro.
And look, a YBS whole response to all of this is just Cowboys Nation. Let's go, baby.
But he wasn't
it's just Michael
born.
Irvin, bro. They all Michael Irvin.
None of them.
All Cowboys fans are Michael Irvin to me. Everyone. Oh man. Let's see, because I think the question that we all have and the question that I want to pose to you guys in the chat and on the phone lines, if you guys want to call in. 855-908-5668. When, if at all, in this season, do you believe we should put Fields in?
After the bye week.
To me, going up against Pittsburgh will be a better time. Because it's a team you know you can beat.
After the bye week.
That means he's going to play against Baltimore. I say get him. I say get him in. Get him used to looking at. If you're gonna do it, I don't believe put him in at all. But if you're gonna put him in, put him in versus Pittsburgh, who I believe is subpar competition. He gets the bye week to work on, and he comes back versus Baltimore. Bye week, by the way, is week 10 for the Chicago Bears. Week 10. When should the Bears put in Justin Fields? And this is all predicated to me on Andy Dalton's talent, on his success, and on what. Here's the thing. Say Fields, this is the thing that nobody's really brought up. This is the thing nobody really wants to talk about. Say Fields wants to, or say Fields doesn't show out at training camp. Say he looks good, but he doesn't look NFL ready. Okay, that's the part people haven't talked about. To the same point I said in the last video, what if Andy Dalton's good?
So you saying what if?
What if?
What if he gets the Tua treatment?
I don't like how they did Tua. I don't like putting them in, pulling them out, putting them in. I don't like that. I don't. This is not college. I understand people are like, well, you put Ryan Fitzpatrick in to win games. I don't like that. You put a quarterback in. Quarterbacks' minds are fragile. Everybody wants to say wide receivers are the most sensitive, and they're mad sensitive. But quarterbacks are sensitive. Think about what we went through the last 3 years. Hey,
real quick, by the way, YBS, last Cowboys championship, 1996. Woo! 25 years. It's been a while.
Woo! Think about. Dang, that threw me off.
my fault.
No, you good. You good. I just think that it's scary to say just put them out there week 1. You know what I'm saying? Like week 1? Because what if he comes in and he's not what we hope he is? Shout out to B Minor for the super chat. He says, mark my words, the Bears are starting the season primetime Sunday Night Football. Justin Fields will be their day 1 starter. Mark his words. And he put a super chat on top of that. That boy's serious about it. That's serious.
He put $5 on that.
He put $5 on that, dog.
$5 on that. Now, see, that's the thing. If he don't pan out,
thank you for the super chat, by the way.
No, I appreciate you for that. If he don't pan out, I'm cool because you got Andy, and I'm confident that Andy is solid, but we know that he's the bridge. But then again, I would sit him down if it don't work out, and be like, I would just give him a little bit more time. I would just give him a little more time. The thing is, I'm starting Andy off rip because, well, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. It all depends on how fast he picks up the playbook.
Yeah.
But even if he reads through it, got everything down, I'm not throwing him out there off a rip because I'm not getting those live action reps. Now, the thing is, they shortened the preseason to 3 games. Now, if Justin Fields gives me a Dak type performance in the preseason where he don't miss nothing and it shows that he like ready to go off rip, then I'll throw him out there. But if not, we starting Andy.
And I think that's the interesting thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when we're talking about the Bears, when we're talking about where they're at coming into this season, I had a couple of you guys ask me in the chat. And by the way, if I didn't reply to your comment yesterday in the chat, I apologize. YouTube was tweaking yesterday and was holding comments back. I was getting comments on the video like an hour after the video had posted. So I apologize if I didn't see it. I'll go back and look later tonight. But here's the thing. Here's my thing on it. The Chicago Bears, if they come into training camp, and you have a Matt Flynn, Russell Wilson situation, start them. start Justin Fields. I'm not saying there's no situation where you can start him. I'm not saying don't. But and here's the thing that I'll be honest with you. And listen, this is why I do this show, because you guys show me things that I said, or that sometimes even I overlook. Andy Dalton is learning this system as well.
Now he is.
Andy Dalton is coming in here learning this system as well. It's not like he's ahead of Justin Fields on this. Now he's ahead of Justin Fields on how to react and read an NFL defense. But Andy Dalton is coming into here learning as well. So it could be a Russell Wilson, Matt Flynn situation, but it also could be, now it's different from the Andy Dalton, Pat Mahomes situation, but it could be something similar to that. And what I mean by that.
And since you just said that, it was somebody in the chat. He just said, you gotta let a QB be a QB. I'm mad I missed the comment because I wanted you to post it. But he said no amount of waiting will change that.
That's Doug.
You gotta let a QB be a QB. Mm-hmm. If you go back, Patrick Mahomes literally came out and said on LeBron James barbershop the shop. He said he didn't start until his senior year of high school.
Yeah.
He just started reading defenses the year that they won the chip. So
and my favorite part is he says, I'm just not learning the offense.
Like
what?
And you
didn't know what you was doing this whole time?
Like just because he made
what did he say?
What did he say? No, but that just goes to show you, like, he told you he was cool with Alex Smith starting. He wasn't ready.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And that's fine.
I agree with you.
Because they reaped the like. Think about you say that, but then think about what the Kansas City Chiefs have done since Patrick Mahomes started.
But I'll say this:
Pat
Mahomes also had that opportunity to sit behind Alex Smith and learn and have a basic understanding of what the offense was, and I think that that's important as well. If you come out day one, play one. Now look, like I said, it's all predicated on what happens in preseason, what happens in training camp, how this kid looks. But if he comes in there, play one, day one, and he looks way more dominant than Andy Dalton's ever going to look, start him. But if there's an opportunity where Andy Dalton is playing well and Justin Fields is playing at that same level, let him sit behind Andy Dalton, because I want y'all to understand something. If Andy Dalton's playing well, and I said this kind of in my what if Andy Dalton plays good. I kind of broke this down in that. Check that video out. Like the video if y'all agree. Like the video if you disagree, but just like the video. If Andy Dalton's playing well, that means that your offensive line's playing well. Mm-hmm. Because Andy Dalton's not going to get out of there and just take off. We all know he ain't that guy. So that means that your offensive line is playing well. That means that more than likely he's getting the ball to Allen Robinson, Darnell Mooney, Anthony Miller, hoping that they play better. Cole Kmet, hoping that they play better. So now they're improved. That means that when you do finally put Justin Fields into the game, he's got a better version of the offense that you want to see him in.
Right. Still champ. I'll say this to you. If the Cowboys were fully healthy last year, and that got hurt, meaning they had the offensive line and all the weapons. You seriously still trying to tell me that Andy Dalton is trash? Because you got to think I'm gonna be real. You got Amari Cooper, you got the tight end, you got CeeDee Lamb.
You got all the weapons in the world, but your offensive line was 27.
No, but I'm saying if the whole offensive line was healthy,
yeah,
but they're having a very different conversation.
Absolutely.
About Andy Dalton, and Andy Dalton is getting paid way more money.
Shout out to the 96 people in here too.
Like,
no, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you, bro.
And you also got to take into account the last time we actually really saw him starting, that was his MVP form. But it's not like he don't know how to run a team. Like it's not like he's trash. Andy Dalton had numbers. Like he was fine.
And I see a lot of people in the chat saying Dalton is trash, start Fields. Dalton is trash, start Fields. Dalton wasn't trash. Dalton was in a situation in Cincinnati where his last season, I believe he got hurt. And his number one weapon was always hurt. And yet he still got them to the playoffs every year. Did he have playoff success? No. But I think that's also Marvin Lewis because
bro.
He's never had playoffs. Has Marvin Lewis ever won a Bears game?
You there 14 years, bro. You can't.
I'm sorry, Bears game. Has he ever won a playoff game?
I think one.
I don't know.
I don't even know if he won.
Somebody let me know in the chat. Has Marvin Lewis ever won a playoff game?
Too, though, like the year that they was actually able to make some noise.
I mean,
that was Andy's MVP year.
I'm going all the way back. Forget Andy. I'm going all the way back to Carson Palmer and Ocho Cinco. You can't win with that.
Carson Palmer, Ocho Cinco.
You can't win with that.
TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Bro. You can't win with that. Are you kidding me? So we got to play. Do we have to play some blame on Andy, play some blame on all of those guys? Yeah, absolutely. You got to place some blame on the coach in that situation.
Like you there 14 years and can't get it done.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I don't know what to tell you.
Disrespectfully so. Still, champ. If you guys got in here late, man, we gave our predictions in the first hour. I think we both had them at 10-7.
10-7.
Both had the Bears at 10-7. Interesting schedule. A lot of home and away. But I'm here for it.
Nah, yeah, I definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's a successful season for the Bears. If you were able to go 10-7 in a season like that.
I will say I don't think that 10-7 happens without Justin Fields getting on the field for you.
Hey, skill champ. That's all based on the fact that Aaron Rodgers might be leaving because Blake Bortles has signed with the Green Bay Packers.
The wild thing is like they're considering him to start, which is just mind blowing to me. But what and this is the other thing because I really want to get your thoughts on this topic real quick.
Go ahead with it.
Out of all the rookie quarterbacks that's coming out this year, who's gonna start in a playoff game? Because let's say
Trevor's not. I'm sorry. Everybody's expecting Trevor Lawrence to come in and be a godsend.
Oh no, they bro. The reports are coming out Jacksonville right now that Urban Meyer lost the locker room already.
With the Tebow move?
Bro. Like that, bro? Really? Like this?
What the hell? Tebow talking, bro.
Nah, yeah. But yeah, they saying that the Jaguars might sign Tebow.
They did already.
Oh, they signed it. Well, yeah, they saying that they basically might, he might lose the locker room because they don't know why they're bringing him in. I firmly believe it's just because Tebow's been around wherever Urban Meyer went. And off of the simple, the other reason why he might lose the locker room is because the guy that he had at Ohio State, he had to fire him because I guess one of his assistants was making racist remarks and he was trying to hire him too. So that's the other reason. So it's a lot of stuff going on over there already.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think he's gonna start.
I think that well, he signed as a tight end, bro.
But still, I
don't think he makes the team. I think you signed him just for fun.
Move.
Just for fun. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last little bit, well, we got 40 minutes left. Enough time for him to be mad petty. Enter in the chat. Petty Casanova himself. P Kid, what's good, Pop?
I said I can't leave rap alone. The game needs me.
I know you did not come in here on a week that J. Cole will be dropping. Rapping. Jermaine. Cole.
Game needs me, baby.
Kid, how you feeling, my boy?
Man, it's been an interesting day. You know, I got vacation coming on and everything wants to fall apart the day before. So
that's how it always goes.
You name something to go wrong, it went wrong.
Hey.
But I'm still standing.
Like the Cowboys.
That's Newton's law, right? Is that Newton's law? Which one is that?
I believe.
Ain't that Newton's law?
I believe it's Newton's law.
Hey, listen, whoever's law it is, screw him and his mom. How about that?
What?
Whoever law it is, screw him and his mom, because I don't care for it. How about that? Like,
somewhere in the middle.
I know what law you're talking about. What can go wrong will go wrong. Yeah, screw whoever made that law. He could have saved that joint.
Well, listen, since we're talking about what can go wrong, will go wrong, what are your thoughts on the Chicago Bears season?
11-6, baby.
We got you got 11-6.
I got 11-6. I looked at the schedule. I was like, "This
ain't that an extra game?" No, we said 10-7. You said 11-6. So who do you got? Run through it real quick. Give me wins and losses.
All right, give me a second. Pull up the schedule real quick. I did this as soon as I saw the schedule. I was like, "That's a dub. That's a dub. That's an L." Hold on one second. Bears schedule real quick.
It's in the chat too.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
It's in our personal chat.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen. That goes to show you how well prepared you are. All right, listen. Rams, we taking an L. Cincy, I got a dub. Cleveland, I got a dub. Detroit, I got a dub. Raiders, we got a dub. Green Bay, if they still got Aaron Rodgers, as a loss, so I took that as a loss. So I got 2 losses so far. Week 7, Tampa Bay, that's a loss.
First off, that's a great start to the season. But before you go too deep into that, Blake Bortles signed in Green Bay. Do you think they go into this season with 3 quarterbacks? Or do you think Rodgers is gone?
Do you think that they started?
Absolutely.
That's what Pat think. They just.
So you think A-Rod's gone?
Yeah, A-Rod's out of there.
Yeah. Okay.
That man's out of there.
Yeah.
San Fran, I got a dub. Pittsburgh, I got a dub. Got our bye week. Baltimore, I got an L. Detroit, I think we split with Detroit for some odd reason. It just seems like that's what it is. So I got an L on that one. So how many L's is that? 1, 2, 3. I got 4. Detroit being our 5th one, and I got a loss against the Seahawks coming.
Yeah,
in week 16. Outside of that, I got dubs all the way around.
But I'm gonna be real with you. If that's the case, we in here for a lot of exciting Bears post games.
Hey,
we're in here for a lot of exciting Bears post games in that situation, y'all. I want y'all to know 82 in here, man. Like the video before I sick petty on y'all. So here's my thing. And you said, what were you asking? Oh, you were saying because I said Blake Bortles starts over Jordan Love? Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, no,
absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Disrespectfully so.
Bro, they'll be disrespecting that.
And you know why? Just because it's Packers fans out there that pray it don't happen.
Now, what's interesting, this is what I'm anticipating. We got to play Green Bay twice. Green Bay, we got to play in week 6 and week 14, right? Yep. I'm expecting A-Rod not to be there.
Me too.
So I'm expecting either he sits or he just something happens by week 14. I'm anticipating that.
He's gonna go host Jeopardy, bro.
I think the Packers are petty enough to be like, oh, okay, you want to be traded, even though we've given you the world and you're not happy enough about it. Sit.
How do you get the world,
bro? Bro, what are you? We've been through this, bro. 48-5.
Hey, look,
Devontae Adams.
Listen, I know you think that Aaron Rodgers has nobody, but
I didn't say he had nobody.
But you think he got
Adams? Say that.
Adams and nobody.
No, Adams, Aaron Jones, and nobody.
Right? Adams.
I didn't say he didn't have anybody. I said he didn't have decision-making abilities to get the team around him like every other QB does, and he deserves it.
I don't think every other QB has that though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I think Tom Brady has it.
Right.
I think Tom Brady has it. That's it.
Patrick Mahomes has it.
I don't think so.
Whoa.
I don't think so.
Time out. He said he needed an offensive tackle. They took Lamar's offensive tackle. They gave it to Patrick Mahomes.
But is
that all pro?
But this is the thing though. He needed an offensive tackle,
and
but when he said
when
what they do, when he said we need an offensive tackle, it was because they had just cut both his offensive tackles. They literally needed offensive tackles. That's not him.
After this season, Russ will.
You said who?
I think Russ. Listen, with all your star QBs are going to have decision-making abilities. They may not be LeBron of in the NFL, but they will have some decision-making abilities. I think, and they deservedly so.
I think.
There's 3 guys who deserve to have that ability.
Yeah,
2 of them are almost. One is in his 40s, one is pushing 40, and one is the future in the NFL.
But again, you're talking about 3 of 32. Now, granted, everybody don't have a quarterback, but that doesn't mean there's not still.
You think Lamar Jackson won't have it?
Quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson absolutely doesn't have it because Lamar Jackson complained about not having anybody to throw to, and guess what? He's coming into this season with the same receivers he left last season with.
Lamar Jackson also needs to be better at throwing. But anyway,
we're here. But I'm just saying, I don't.
You can't complain about not throwing at anybody when you've never been an elite passer. He's never been an elite passer.
I think Tom Brady had it and Aaron Rodgers wanted it. I think that's all that happened. Tom Brady had it and Aaron Rodgers wanted it. I want y'all to go get a wide receiver. What'd you get me? An offensive lineman to stand in front of me. How dare you try to protect me? I'm baffled.
No,
do you want to lay on your butt?
Hey, the Ravens did drive 2 wide receivers though. They did.
Yeah, but
they drafted 2. They drafted 2. But that's the thing.
That they were supposed to get.
It wasn't. they literally went now. It could all work out, but they went draft day on us.
Hey, YBS, show me what a 3,000-yard season was.
Saw draft day for the first time. 2 years ago, MVP season. Saw draft day for the first time, by the way. Let me tell you. Hey, kids, you seen draft day, bro?
Yeah.
Kevin Costner making boss moves out here.
Fire.
That was your first time seeing it? No, you just said that. But
I had never seen draft day, bro. I had never seen. You know why? I'll tell you exactly why. Because I was like, why would I care about the Cleveland Browns? Nothing in this movie came true. They dropped draft day the same year they drafted not Baker, who was before him?
Deshaun Kaiser.
Nope, that was before him, actually. Before him. What's his name? That man said, even if we losing, we boozing. Oh my God.
That sounds like a great line right there.
Well, he said, even if we losing, we boozing. Chad, help me here. Who am I thinking of?
Who's a QB?
Money sign.
Johnny Manziel.
Hey! Johnny Manziel. Shout out to the chat. Chat was on it too. Johnny Manziel. Same year they dropped draft day, they drafted Johnny Manziel. I didn't care. I was like, well, I know this didn't work out how it's planned.
Well, actually, that makes sense.
Or maybe when I paid attention to the movie,
Drake was like, draft day, Johnny Manziel. Which, by the way, like, that record.
You're not finna talk about Drake bars while J. Cole is finna drop this Friday,
bro.
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do
it. Real quick.
The freestyle
is the rumor? Nah.
Oh,
so him, Kendrick, and Drake rumored to be dropping in the same month.
Let me tell you this: anytime somebody see rappers in a picture together, something big is going down. It's like they can't just be hanging out. Absolutely not. They got a new project coming. It's finna be fire. What?
Like these dudes actually know each other. Y'all do know that, right? Like they text each other. Y'all do know that, right? It's like, come on now,
fire, bro.
It's only so many people they can talk to.
We ain't seen a project this fire since Andre 3000 and Big Boy. Wait, what? What? From a picture?
I like this question Vernell gave me. He said, how would you approach this QB decision if you're the Bears coaching staff? Do you play Fields any this season or have him sit and learn the offense? I'm going to tell you the truth. The way I said it before and I say it again, Andy Dalton and Justin Fields are going to be learning this offense at the same time.
Facts. You said that.
If Andy Dalton beats him out, then Andy Dalton starts. If Justin Fields is just undeniable, Justin Fields starts.
Now let me ask you this because right before you got on, I was making the point about if there's absolutely stuff that Justin Fields can learn from Andy Dalton. because Andy Dalton's been a tenured vet in this league. He's been a successful quarterback, a playoff quarterback. So let me ask you this: if they're even, who starts? Not to say either one's bad,
Dalton.
but both are making good passes, making some man. If they're even, who starts?
Dalton.
Why do you say Dalton on that?
Because you still need your rookie QB to learn certain intangibles that a 10-year vet knows. And at this point, it could be literally one of those things where as he gets it, as he picks it up, Andy Dalton plays less, Justin Fields plays more. And that's actually probably the more appropriate way to do it. If they're even, you got to roll with the vet.
Yeah.
The vet can do right now. Andy Dalton, from a passing perspective in the NFL, can do more. He can do more.
From a passing perspective?
From a passing, people think Andy Dalton trash. He's not trash.
I don't think he's trash. I'm just thinking are we talking about like physical ability, or are we talking
Justin Fields is a better athlete as far as being able to use his legs. But I do not believe that Justin Fields is going to blow Andy Dalton out the water as far as accuracy and everything like that. I don't believe it. I believe he has the potential to be a better passer and a better QB. But out the gate, I don't believe so. At the gate, I'm expecting their passing ability to be even. And that's actually saying a lot about Justin Fields.
Yeah.
So it's not dissing Justin Fields. It's not even dissing Andy Dalton. It really isn't.
I'll say this though: if Nagy says Justin Fields is ready just because that was Nagy's pick, he gonna play over him. Cause
I take the opposite. I take the opposite on that because I think that Nagy's he's gonna be more cautious than he was with Mitch because he is his pick.
True. But I said that. Just off of the fact that that Justin Fields is Nagy's pick, if he feels that Justin Fields is ready to go week 1, then he's gonna play him. I think that you might do that just because the dual threat gives them a way better chance to do some things.
Yeah.
And the more that he gets those reps to be accurate, I feel like Justin Fields is going to pick that up. But for the defenses that they got to face, this year, later on down the line, Justin Fields is going to have to play.
Now, because we're in here talking about the Bears schedule, I'll ask you guys this. And kids, since you're getting in here a little bit later, we haven't heard a lot from you. Want to hear from you, my boy. Who brings you more wins in this season based on the Bears schedule?
Dog.
Why do you say that?
I'm looking at the second half of the season being easier than the first. To be quite honest, it looks like we got somewhat of an easy schedule. I'll be honest with you.
And just Ron said Dalton is experienced at losing. Andy Dalton took teams to the playoffs that had literally nobody. I just wanted to get that in there. Go ahead.
Here's the one thing I will say: we have to really look at the personnel and what the game plan was. Ryan Pace really did a really good job setting the tone. He said Matt Nagy was there when they spotted Mahomes. He said this on record. He was there when they spotted Pat. You saw how they developed him. That game plan was developed with that guy right there, Matt Nagy. Right. So was Patrick Mahomes a better QB than I think was Alex Smith?
It was Alex
Smith. It was Alex Smith. I think so. If it's wrong, whoever it was he on par or better than that QB? I think you could say he probably was, right?
He's still sad. See, here's the thing. I can't say he was better than Andy or Alex Smith because the season that he was drafted, Alex Smith was still a Pro Bowl player. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Now, do I think that he turned into better? Yes. Do I think that when they saw him in a game versus real competition that he was better? Yeah. But the reason you saw him in a game versus real competition is because Alex Smith put you in a position where he was sitting week 16.
Yeah, no, they had the number 1 seed. Like
They had the number 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that into account too.
Yeah, you're right about that. He was Alex Smith was balling.
Alex Smith
was balling.
The only thing that stopped Alex Smith will be balling to this day, if not for his injury. If not for his injury.
I will say this.
Yeah.
Alex Smith is better. Alex Smith is better than Andy Dalton, though.
Right now, I would.
No, not right now.
Not right now. Career-wise?
No.
Career-wise, yeah. Career-wise, yeah.
But I'm just saying in terms of because they're trying to.
I wouldn't say career-wise.
They're trying to compare. What I'm saying is they're trying to compare the situation between Alex Smith, Patrick Mahomes bagging up Alex Smith, and Andy Dalton bagging up.
I would absolutely say career-wise better than Andy Dalton.
Oh no, yeah, Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Alex Smith.
How?
What?
Alex Smith in Kansas City was literally one of the. Everybody wants to call him a game manager, but then you look at his numbers and it's like, oh, he's actually one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL this year.
He was cold.
One of, not the, but one of. He was. People would be like, well, he's game managing this team. It'd be like, have you seen him play?
And he was doing.
Have you watched his numbers?
He was doing that too when he was in San Fran, and then Cap came along. And then
I mean, listen, that San Francisco team.
Alex Smith has more seasons under 3,000 yards than Andy Dalton does, and the completions are about the same too.
I think
I don't see how you say that. Andy Dalton was a better QB.
Andy Dalton had
AJ Green.
Andy Dalton had AJ Green.
Prime AJ Green.
His whole life.
Okay.
Wasn't getting hurt.
That has nothing to do with getting the ball to your target. You can have a stud of a receiver. You still got to get the ball to him.
Jimmy said Alex Smith is and was a game manager. He was a straight up buster. I ain't seen somebody use buster in a long time.
Andy, listen, for those who listen, Andy Dalton is not. If anything, they're on par at
you say 0450 cents? That's the last time Buster was thrown out there. Hey yo, he gotta be a New York fan.
Oh no, I can't. That's cap.
Hey yo, let's go to the phones real quick. We got a Justin Fields call here. Make sure if y'all calling in, man, y'all throw y'all name out there just so we know who we talking to. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always. Let's go to the phones. Let's see who we talking to here. Hold up, let me get it.
Is this T-Pain?
Is this T-Pain? Am I on the radio with T-Pain right now? Who we got on the phone here?
No, this ain't. Say T-Pain.
Hey, look, that's an old Chris Brown T-Pain reference. What's good, my man? Who we got on the phone?
P-Dub, man, P-Dub.
Oh, P-Dub. Okay, close enough. What you want to talk about, my man?
Man, I was calling to chime in about this whole, Andy Dalton, not starting. I think we should let Justin sit, man, until he's ready. I just don't think, he knows what to look for as far as defense. He needs some things he got to clean up as far as just mechanics and things like that. So, let him sit back, let him learn the game by looking at what Andy does, and then we'll put him in the game on his time.
Is there a point in this season where you believe he should come in, or is there a point where Dalton is playing not Glennon level? I don't think anybody can play Glennon level, but is there a point where you get to that point where you say we got to put Fields in?
Well, I think like this: if the season is almost like we say the Bears bum them out, and they just trash the rest of the season, if there's 5 to 6 games left in the season, start the kid. Put him out there, see what you got. Let him get some reps. Then we do that. You know what I mean? But if Andy's playing well, keep Andy in the game. But I think the defense and the running game is going to benefit both of these guys if the line actually gels the way we think it's going to gel.
I can't deny it. I can't disagree with you. Hey, we appreciate you for calling in, bro. We appreciate you for rocking with the show, man.
Man, every day, man. I watch y'all guys every day, man.
Hey, shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you. Make sure you call back in, man. We're gonna be doing a lot more of these. Stay safe out there, my boy.
Same to y'all. Peace.
Peace. Love it, bro. I swear, I love when people call into the show.
I will say,
I love
Tanner, what's good?
I love when people call into the show. What Tanner say? Tanner that hopped in here. Tanner just dropped his super chats just because he balling like that.
Hey.
Tanner says, salute my guys. Yes, sir.
Hey, we appreciate you.
I like Tanner's channel too. If y'all don't know, go check out Tanner's
channel. Is nice. If y'all don't know about it, Tanner channel is mad nice.
I'm gonna say this though about him not seeing because P Dub said that Justin Fields he needs to sit because he needs to sit and see what Andy Dalton's doing. Ohio State, I'm gonna say this. Ohio State runs one of the best pro style offenses and all of college football. That's one. Two, you play Michigan pretty much twice a year. You play Michigan State. Then on top of that, when we did see him in the college football playoff, who by the way, they did play Trevor Lawrence and Clemson, and last time I checked, he did blow them out.
Dominated.
He did blow them out. Bro, and that's a pro style defense.
You know what's crazy, bro? So this was crazy, right? So y'all, if y'all rock with the show, if y'all seen it, oh wow. No,
that's on me. That's on me.
You all good, my boy. It's just more sad that you rock with Samsung like that. Anyway,
the Android community.
The group chat is wild when it's a green message. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I can control the world on this thing. I'm just letting you know. Anyway,
I want my group chats blue. That's all I'm saying. But
what's this green?
Talk about the most non-essential thing. I just like the blue bubble. Like, dude,
you know what it is. You know what it is when it's all iPhone. It's mad different. I can't even explain it to you because you don't understand. But and now we just started a war in the chat. We got iPhone versus Samsung.
That's because in the chat knows because I see more Samsung as life. Samsung rules. He knows. Tanner, don't be laughing at it.
He laughing at Samsung.
Don't be laughing at my Samsung. Hey, listen, I done dropped this thing off of a building and it's still looking in perfect condition. Bet you can't do that with your iPhone. Hey, I legit dropped it off the roof. Don't ask me how.
Hey, look. Me too. My iPhone was okay.
That's because you look good with yours being raggedy. Anyway,
no. You know why? You know why? Because iPhone teamed up with Samsung on that Gorilla Glass. We all in on that. Anyway,
that's okay. Oh, so you're using our parts, but you can't. Oh, okay. So it's phone racism. Is that what you're trying to say?
You using
it's phone racism.
You use the from iOS. It's a give and take, baby. So here's the thing. We really started an iPhone versus Samsung chat.
Hey, the only thing good about it is the new color. Y'all made a whole commercial for purple.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, listen, a whole commercial. Billions of dollars for purple.
Pissed me off when I saw that, bro. I was like, oh, is this a new drop or something? What we got? This a new phone? Maya said, no, it's purple.
It's just purple.
What did she say?
Now you got this Barney phone that you done spent $100. Now everybody gonna be like, oh, it's purple. I got to get the purple one now. And they're gonna go try to trade in for it. Just dumb.
Hey, look.
It's that FaceTime stand
just to put a case on it.
FaceTime stand up. Oh God, Tanner, let me throw that up there.
If you FaceTime me, when I did have an iPhone, you bet not have FaceTime me. I'm person ignore the whole time and text you like, what you want? What do you want?
Hey, look, I'm that way. Are y'all that way with calls, bro? Are y'all that way with calls? I swear, it's me. What you doing? And I say and then you call me. I'm dead, bro. I'm done.
I'm good with the call. I'm good with a call, but you better not FaceTime. People be sitting at FaceTime in stores, just sitting there like this. Like, dog, I don't want to hear or see your conversation. What is we talking about?
I'm absolutely gonna look at that, John. Like, did you really call me, bro?
Nah, I'm definitely double tapping the power button, bro. What you doing?
Send them straight to voicemail.
What you doing? Nothing.
You thought that was smooth, huh? You thought that was good.
Said, what you doing? Where you at? Hey, Doug said Google Duo over FaceTime. Hey, we get Duo on iPhone too, my boy.
Hey, listen, I would say Google Duo is not as good as FaceTime, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
FaceTime
I ain't gonna lie to you.
FaceTime is pretty flawless.
They did that one.
Get back on the page. Look, you never know what you're gonna get on the show, man. I love it.
We do everything.
I love it. Listen, at the end of the day, whether Fields is in or Dalton is in, does Dalton bring more losses than wins? Because I base this entire schedule. I base my wins off of the fact that Dalton's playing all year. I really did. I based it off the fact that, listen, kid, if you want to hear an interview, bro, go check out Sean Desai interview today. Hey. That man said, hold on. Let's ask kid. Are you throwing a pause on this? Sean Desai said, when people see this defense in person and on tape, I want them to feel them physically and emotionally. Are you throwing a pause on that?
I mean, it seems just as bad as impose my will against another man. It seems just as bad. Good Lord.
Okay, cause
so we Tevin Jenkins.
Hey, listen.
That's worse.
Listen.
Tevin
It
Jenkins.
sound like you saying, "I want you," and I'm like,
no, they call you Chris Hansen, but I like to call you Chris Hansen.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is, I'm glad we got some dogs in the draft. I'm happy to hear people going out there saying they basically saying they headhunting without trying to headhunt. They out there saying that they gonna put some people on the ground without saying it. Hey, well, kind of they are saying that actually. But hey, I love it. I just wish I want the old football minus the head collisions.
Facts. I want a little like the quarterback shouldn't just be coddled. Now, hold on now. Now we saying that never having a franchise quarterback, maybe we feel a little different if we got a dude back there that we want coddled. But I'll ask you. I'll say this.
I'm good with you getting hit. I don't go for the legs because at a certain point they are kind of defenseless.
Yeah.
So I mean, but they shouldn't be treated just like the kicker. Good Lord. Come on.
Here's the thing: if the ball is released, you absolutely shouldn't go after him. You shouldn't touch him. If the ball is released, you shouldn't touch him. There should be an allowance, though, based on the fact that 350-pound men are running at you. That's not going to stop.
If you're in this motion and that ball seems to be right there, you're getting popped.
Absolutely.
You're getting popped. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit there. Oh, my God, he's in motion. No. You're getting popped. If Tom Brady could get popped, he wouldn't have 6 rings. 7 rings. Whatever he got.
7.
He would because he was protected. They built that offensive line around that boy. Guess who else got that kind of treatment? He don't want to be there no more. Anyway, I'm gonna be real with you. If we're talking about the Bears draft and just based on how this schedule is going to work out, your entire team was made in 2 players: a possible starting left tackle for the next 10 years and a quarterback. Anything past that is a godsend. Anything past that, you count that as the cherry on top.
We're going to be better regardless of if we got Fields or not, just because we got some good offensive pieces back. We got a lineman back. Like we got pieces back that we didn't have in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a more competent QB. We were going to be better regardless. And so all this is really dependent on is how do they bring Justin Fields up to speed? And if he's ready, how does he do? How does he perform? Outside of that, we were going to be a 500 team. At least. It was we were 500 team last season.
We're both talking 10-7.
I said
11-6. We said 10-7.
Right, but
you're basing it on Fields coming in.
I might have man said Fields coming in and Aaron not.
Say Andy plays 17.
Then they're 7-10.
Wow,
Andy, bro,
Andy's giving me 9 wins.
Bro, he's not.
He's giving me 9 wins.
He's not giving you 9 wins.
Now I'll say this. Is Andy the reason for all 9 wins?
I'm telling you.
How's Andy not giving me 9 wins?
I don't think Andy's the reason for all 9 wins, but I think that Andy's not the reason for 10 losses.
Dude,
and to me, that's more important with what the Bears are doing right now.
He's not giving you 9 wins. If you actually look at the schedule, he's not giving you 9 wins. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just solely.
These last couple years in Cincy with nobody, he was etching out it was below 500, but it was close. Even with the Cowboys with that team depleted, he was 5-4. You give him some weapons, you give him some protection. You mean to tell me he can't be above 500?
He had no offensive line.
Say what?
In Dallas, he had weapons. He had no offensive line.
No offensive line, and Ezekiel Elliott decided that he was not worth the money that they paid him.
Could have done
the
running back say.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Running back say.
But I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of the defenses that the Bears have to play. Andy Dalton being stationary. Just could be a problem. Alone,
could be a problem.
Justin Fields can give me 3 dubs,
but
off of his legs alone.
Are you basing it off the offensive line we saw last season though? Because the offensive line we saw last season was not James Daniels, was not Cody Whitehair for a lot of that season. Those are 2 starting pieces on your offensive line. You've seen the difference that losing 2 starting pieces on your offensive line can make.
On top of we get our running game back.
Let's be real.
We get our Pro Bowl running game back.
Hold up.
I'm listening.
Both tackles in the Super Bowl. Who wins the Super Bowl? Both tackles are healthy in the Super Bowl. Who wins the Super Bowl?
But I'm going with the Chiefs.
That's all you need to know about the offensive line.
Hey, listen, you say it's close, but you're going with the Chiefs. You know the Chiefs got blew out in the Super Bowl, right?
No,
it wasn't close to the Super Bowl.
Agreed, but you know why?
So that just goes to show you proved the point. That's it.
Agree. I agree. I'm saying the reason they got blew out is because you had one of the best defenses in the world going against what was one of the best offensive lines in the world, but they lost 2 tackles. When you have an offensive line that is solid, that is dangerous, that makes a big difference. That makes a big difference.
Couple that with the fact that Pat Mahomes was hurt too.
Pat Mahomes was hurt, absolutely. Pat Mahomes was limping,
and Pat Mahomes was so hurt that he ran for 500 yards and has one of the best throws I've ever seen.
Hey, yo, kid, the wrong direction.
Hey, listen, I don't care. He was so hurt, he was still running for 500 yards. That's not it. My man came to play, and he played. Everyone else didn't play. So that's all I'm saying. He definitely came to play. If you gonna run 500, I don't care what direction it is. He ran 500 yards.
Did you just say what I think you just said? You just said that you didn't care that he was hurt, right? So
I don't care.
Last night when I told you that we took both of them games from the Celtics.
It's a different sport.
Different sport.
It's a different sport, and I don't care if he was hurt because he showed up. He showed up, and he literally has one of the best throws I've ever seen in football.
There is no more important position in sports. No, it's not. There's no more important position in sports than there is the quarterback. You can't compare that. You're not finna come on here and compare that. It's not even close.
You tried it though.
It's not even. No,
you tried it.
The Bears are going to be 10-7 based off the fact that Aaron Rodgers is leaving the division. Possibly.
Well, 9 times out of 10, he's definitely leaving.
Possibly.
They're gonna be 10-7 if he stays.
I don't know about that.
But no, you tripping.
Because you got to. That means probably at best a split.
Okay, listen. I gave Detroit the split, but most people said that's cap. They're gonna sweep Detroit.
They're gonna sweep Detroit. So
if they sweep Detroit, I already figured in 1 loss for Green Bay, and I figured a split with Green Bay.
I got them split in Minnesota.
I got a split for Green Bay and a split for Detroit. We can literally give up that same game and still be 10-7.
Yeah,
we can lose to them twice and still be 10-7. I mean 11-6.
But the difference is without Aaron Rodgers in the division, you win. You know what I'm saying? As we're getting ready to get up out of here, man, the back time has started. We appreciate you guys for tuning in with us and rocking with us. As always, ton of great content, man. We could go for another 5 hours on this. Y'all already know how we do. We want to know how you guys feel. Let us know in the comments below. As always, it is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. P. Kid, Petty Casanova, out in Indiana. Ringo J, Hey, Chicago, y'all stay safe. Peace.
Peace.